Have you ever watched a project crash and burn, leaving a trail of missed deadlines and budget overruns? The pain of making mistakes on the job can be immense, impacting your career and your team's morale. It's a common fear for aspiring and new project managers, isn't it? Learning project management the hard way, through real-world failures, often comes with real consequences. According to the Standish Group Chaos Report 2020, only 35% of projects succeed on time and budget. A staggering 19% fail outright, and 46% are challenged, meaning they miss key targets. Common culprits include poor requirements, lack of executive sponsorship, and inadequate user involvement. PMI's 2021 Pulse of the Profession report notes projects overrun schedules by 52% on average. Budgets are overrun by 45%, emphasizing the critical need for better practices. But what if you could experience these mistakes and their consequences without the career damage or financial losses? This is where simulation-based learning transforms project management education. It compresses years of potential mistakes into hours of practice. You develop the judgment to avoid common pitfalls before encountering them on real projects. Let's dive into some of the most impactful mistakes and how simulation helps you overcome them. Our first mistake is underestimating project complexity. New project managers often look at a project scope and see only the visible work. They miss the hidden dependencies, regulatory requirements, and stakeholder dynamics. The real-world impact can be severe. A project estimated at 6 months can easily stretch to 12 or even more. How does simulation help? In simulation scenarios, complexity unfolds gradually, just like real projects. You start with apparent simplicity, then face cascading complications. This helps you develop healthy skepticism about initial estimates and build robust plans. Next, let's talk about poor stakeholder communications. Many project managers focus on technical execution and treat communication as an afterthought. They provide updates when convenient, rather than when needed. The real-world impact? Stakeholders feel uninformed and lose trust. When problems arise, they're caught off guard and react defensively. How can simulations improve this? Simulation scenarios include diverse stakeholders with different communication preferences. You see how your communication choices affect stakeholder satisfaction scores and project outcomes. This trains you to communicate proactively and effectively. Our third common mistake is scope creep acceptance. It starts with rationalizations like, "It's just a small addition," or "the client really needs this." These accumulate until the project bears little resemblance to what was originally planned. Projects become overloaded with features that weren't properly estimated or resourced. Quality suffers as teams rush to deliver expanding scope within fixed constraints. How do simulations address scope creep? Simulations present realistic scope change requests. You practice evaluating impact, negotiating trade-offs, and saying no when necessary. This builds discipline in managing project boundaries. Finally, let's discuss inadequate risk management. Risk management often becomes a checkbox exercise. Project managers create a risk register at the start, then ignore it. The real-world impact is that preventable problems become crises. Resources that should have been reserved for contingencies were already committed elsewhere. How do simulations help with risk management? Simulations include randomized events that test your risk awareness. When risks materialize, you see the difference between prepared and unprepared responses. This ensures you plan for real contingencies and mitigate potential disasters. The goal isn't to never make mistakes. That's impossible. The goal is to make your mistakes in environments where they become learning experiences, not career setbacks. Simulation-based learning offers this unique opportunity. The most experienced project managers didn't become skilled by avoiding mistakes. They became skilled by learning from them. Simulation lets you compress that learning into months rather than decades. It's like gaining 10 years of experience while practicing few hours. You can practice with 50+ projects, 200 variables, and real metrics like CPI and SPI. So, how can you start thinking like an experienced PM today? Start exploring simulation-based training. It's the smart way to build your judgment and avoid costly errors. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more insights into project management. And to learn more about how simulation can transform your project management skills, visit us at the link on your screen.